Welcome back, guys, and let's continue the story of Kurt Angle after losing to British Bulldog.
Hey, you're just the cat I'm looking for, Daddy-O.
Okay, who is he?
Ladies, can you give us a minute?
He's Jimmy.
When Vince McMahon made me the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, tour general manager, I told him that I was going to put some of the greatest WWE legends against some of the top WWE superstars of today.
Thanks, Jimmy. I appreciate that, especially coming from a veteran manager like yourself.
I was surprised how good you looked in that match against the British Bulldog last week. I mean, after all, he's the former tag team champion, the Intercontinental champion, the European champion, and the hardcore champion.
You were surprised that I looked good against the Bulldog? Well, Jimmy, with all due respect to the Bulldog, he's one of the true legends of this business. But I'm a legend in the making.
Well, you know what they say, one match does not a legend make. Anyway, tonight, you're scheduled to face one of the greatest superstars ever to set foot in the WWE ring. And a man I know very, very well. He's a five-time WWE champion and the greatest member of the legendary Hart Foundation. I'm talking about Canada's favorite son, Bret the Hitman Hart.
Okay, let's
Wow.
go, boy.
The Hitman, huh?
Let's go. So,
Bret
I'm
Hart's one of the
planning
all-time
to
greats, no doubt about it.
defeat him by ankle lock.
And if I beat him here tonight, I'll be one step closer to becoming a legend myself.
Hey now, don't get cocky, Daddy-O. Hopefully you'll be as good in the ring as you seem to be with the ladies. Because the excellence of execution requested a submission match. And I gave it to him. He said something about putting the past behind him here tonight.
A submission match, huh? Well, it wouldn't be the first time Bret Hart tapped out in Montreal to a legend in the making. See you around, Jimmy.
Okay, let's make him tap out.
Good luck.
Okay, it's the submission match. Anyways, it will be fun. Bret the Hitman Hart. Okay, man, let's go.
He saw that one coming.
This one's gonna keep on going until someone can't go anymore.
And considering the conditioning of these athletes, that could be quite a while
Okay,
from now.
reversals on reversals.
Rope break.
Watching these superstars go at it reminds me
let's target
why I
his
prefer
legs.
to stay on this side of the announce table.
Oh, come on, Cole. You know, you should let me train you. You could be cruiserweight champion in like a...
What a counter that was.
Oh, there's no pin, boys.
Man, you talk about an American icon, you talk about a real American hero, you just don't get any better than a man right here, Kurt Angle.
Angle certainly represented his country. What a reversal.
He ain't taking any chances with this submission, Cole. Look at how tight he's got it locked in.
I see that, Taz. I wouldn't be surprised if he got his opponent to tap out right here.
Let's go.
Let me tell you, Cole, I spoke to these superstars before the match, and I ain't never seen competitors more fired up and ready to get it on.
Judging from how this match has gone so far, Taz, I have no trouble believing that whatsoever.
He likes fighting dirty, and it's easy to see why. He's pretty good at it.
He certainly is, and I hope he's proud of himself. Personally, I find it disgusting.
Okay, I've got it now. Let's target his limbs.
He smells blood in the water, Cole. He's going straight for the submission.
And this could prove to be a decisive moment in this match.
There's the reversal, Cole.
Okay, no problem.
These superstars are pounding the heck out of each other. How much longer can they keep this up?
I don't know, Taz, but you can bet that it's going to get a lot worse before it...
Watch it. He reversed it.
And I too reversed it.
Man, this match is so good, it's even worth sitting next to you to watch it, Cole.
Thanks a lot, Taz. You know, you're great reversal. These superstars certainly aren't going easy on each other.
Nice quick counter. Jeez, what a match. I got no idea what these superstars are going to do next.
That makes two of us, partner. And I think
Let's
that's one of the
submit.
things that makes it...
Wow, look at that submission. I ain't never seen it executed better.
Neither have I, partner. And this might be enough to get the tap out right here.
We are out of our
Well, the name of the
stamina.
game is to beat your opponent down until they can't do a thing about it. And that's exactly what's happening here. I love it. Talk about rubbing your opponent's face in it.
Yes, but this might not be the smartest course of action. This match is far from over.
Let me give you some ankle lock, Bret Hart.
This is one hell of a performance by some amazing superstars, Cole.
What did you expect, Taz? This is SmackDown, after all, the #1 brand in sports entertainment.
I feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that. This is one heck of a match so far.
It sure is, Taz. What do you...
Wow, great reversal.
Kurt Angle is such
Oh,
a phenomenal
reversed,
athlete. It's
man.
a shame that he feels that he has to bend the rules in order to accomplish his goals.
Are you telling me that he cheated? Man, his opponent looked like a punk with that counter. Looks to me as this can go down in the books as an instant classic.
I think just about every match has that potential, Taz. This is the
I'm not able to
WWE
leave
after
the
all.
ring. Let's go for the hold.
And here we go with the submission hold. This could be a pivotal moment in this match.
It sure could. There's a lot of pressure being applied in that hold, Cole. Rope break. Conditioning's a huge factor in any match. If you can't go the distance, there ain't no way you're gonna win.
That's for sure, Taz. And the WWE superstars are some of the best conditioned athletes in the world. Oh, would you look at this? Talk about arrogant. It's sickening.
Actually, I think it's great. That's not arrogance, that's confidence. And that's what wins matches.
And here comes the ankle
Man, I'm telling you,
lock.
from my in-ring experience, trust me, you could cut this tension with a knife.
I don't think you need in-ring experience to feel the tenacity radiating off these superstars, Taz. I don't think anything could be more obvious.
Spoken like a guy who's never been in there, Cole. Trust me, when it comes down to you or them, it's a whole different level of intensity.
I'll have to take your word for it, Taz. Oh my, there's the submission hold. He's in the driver's seat now.
No doubt, Cole. If your opponent lets you lock that in, it usually means that they ain't got much left.
Okay.
The pride in the hearts of these competitors might be the only
Let
thing
me
that's
reverse it.
keeping them going.
And pride's
And
a
here
powerful
comes the
emotion.
reverse.
But when you just plain run out of gas, there's nothing in the world that can keep you going.
Well, it doesn't look like they're running on empty quite yet, but you never know when that could change.
No, no, no. Please don't reverse it. Let me give you the ankle lock.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing an incredible display of athletic ability here tonight.
What do you expect, Cole? These are WWE superstars, for crying out loud. They're the greatest athletes in the world.
True enough, Taz. There's no off-season for them. There's no month or two off between
We
matches.
reverse it again.
There sure
Shit,
ain't, Cole.
man.
I mean, these guys are here week in and week out, and every night they leave it in the ring.
And they do it all for the WWE fans, Taz. Without
Tired
them,
of this shit.
none of us would even be here. There are limits to the amount of punishment that a human body can absorb. And if you want proof of that, just take a look at these superstars.
Come on, Bret Hart.
I don't think this is just a match anymore, Cole. This is getting personal.
Well, what do you expect? They've been beating the hell out of each other all match.
Yeah, but it's more than that, Cole. I don't think they look at each other the same way after this one.
And there's the reversal.
Shit. Fuck you, Bret.
I don't think there's going to be anything left of these superstars by the end of this match.
You're probably right, Taz. They're so focused on a victory that they don't care what they have to put themselves through to get it.
Shit. He got his finisher.
A textbook reversal. Can he follow? This could end the match right here.
Pile driver.
It's not easy maintaining this type of intensity week after week after week, Cole. Trust me.
I don't doubt it, Taz. The WWE superstars don't get an off-season. They compete every week until they're not physically capable of continuing.
This match is getting pretty interesting now.
Nice
Don't
reversal.
reverse everything, boy. How will I hurt you then? Thanks.
The WWE
Now his stamina
superstars are
fucks
all
up.
superb athletes, but they're also human beings, and there's only so much punishment a human body can take.
There's the submission hold. I've seen a lot of superstars tap out to this one, Cole.
You and me both, partner, and we might be about to see another one right here.
Get up fast, get up fast.
I've been looking forward to this match all night long, Cole.
So have I. It's certainly been one of the most anticipated matchups in
Shit,
recent
man.
weeks.
Fuck up.
And usually when you have
Fuck
that
you,
kind of
stamina
hype,
cut.
it's really tough to live up to the expectations. But these superstars ain't having any trouble doing that.
They sure aren't. And that's an impressive thing in and of itself.
Oh man, this is just about the last hold you
Oh
want
my
to find
God.
yourself in.
I can imagine. Just look at the
I want
pressure
to
being
give him the
applied
ankle
here.
slam, but he ain't giving me any chance. He's just reversing everything. How can anyone reverse this match?
These superstars have proven time and again that they're willing and able to go the distance.
Well, you don't go too far in this business if you're not, Cole.
That's
Shit,
for sure,
reverse
partner.
and reverse.
There's always someone right behind you, ready to overtake you if you can't keep up.
Shit, he got his finisher.
Oh, jeez, look
Yeah,
at this.
that's
Pandering
what
to
I
the
wanted.
crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers
Now I'll make
happy
you submit,
while
boy.
you build some momentum, Taz. What a submission maneuver. You must be familiar with this one, Taz.
Yeah, I've been on both sides of it, Cole. That's the truth. And let me tell you, it's better to give than receive. See, now this is how you win a match, Cole. You work over your opponent until they can't fight back.
This superstar is all fired up, and so is this capacity crowd.
Fuck,
Yeah,
get
well,
up, get
tell
up.
you what, one mistake and we're going to see that fire go out pronto.
Oh my god.
I can't believe he hasn't given up yet.
It's not going to last much longer, I'm telling you. He's hurting bad. Hey, what a match. Kids, if you're watching this, don't try this stuff at home.
Absolutely not. These are trained WWE superstars, and even they wind up seriously injured sometimes.
He dodged that bullet. I think
He knows his opponent is completely helpless to resist the submission hold.
and that means you got to either dig deep and find a way to break it, or you got to just flat out tap out. And there's the counter, Cole.
No!
I got to tell you, I didn't expect these guys to go off on
Shit.
each other the way they have tonight. This has been brutal.
I
this match
want
so
the
far.
legs, boy.
Well,
Shit.
Taz, it's not,
He's going for the submission.
and he might get it. He's got that hold locked in. We're definitely seeing the toll this
Get
very
up,
physical
get up,
matchup
Kurt,
is
get
taking
up.
on the participants. I've got to believe this one won't last much longer.
No doubt from what we're seeing here, these WWE fans are getting their money's worth.
If they don't yet, I'm sure they will by the end of the match. Taz.
No! He reversed it the third time.
That
No
reversal might
shit.
stop his opponent's momentum dead.
No, he's reversing everything, boy. Shit. I'm
I'll
getting
tell
angry
you, Cole,
now.
this is what the
really.
WWE is all about.
You're absolutely
Shit.
right, Taz. The greatest athletes in the world competing on the grandest stage of them all.
Just
That was a
I want to
textbook
get your
reversal.
leg break.
Look at these superstars.
My stamina,
Taz.
fuck my
This
stamina.
can't go on much longer.
Yes, that's how it feels, Kurt Angle. Sorry, Bret Hart.
He slipped out of that one.
Oh shit! Yes, here it comes.
Look at these superstars
Now I'll make you
go.
pay, boy.
It's obvious they've
Now
done
you
their
give.
homework on each other.
That's for sure. And there's the submission hold. What a deadly maneuver this is.
You're not kidding,
What
Cole.
what is happening?
You won't find better athletes than the WWE superstars, but they've got their limits. Limits which may have been reached here tonight. He anticipated that move perfectly. Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law
And
of the jungle,
I'll
Cole.
give
An
the ankle
injured
slap,
superstar.
finally.
Oh my, the submission hold is locked in.
And this ain't easy to get out of either, Cole. I don't even know how he can still stand after taking so much physical abuse. I don't think this is going to last much longer.
And this is the final thing. You can't reverse it, Bret Hart.
Look at this, Cole.
Yes,
Look at
here it
Oh
comes.
my God! There's a reason
ankle
that's
lock.
called a finishing move. The match
Fuck you.
usually
Fuck
doesn't
you,
go
Baker.
much longer.
this. I've been locked in this hole before, and it hurts even worse than it looks.
I can't even imagine the amount of pain that this hold must inflict on
Come
any
on,
superstar who
he
winds
still
up
is
in it.
not giving up. Fuck this.
Boy, I'll tell you, this is not the way I thought this match was going to go
I will
at
break your
all.
limbs now.
And that's what makes the WWE so exciting. The What a deadly submission hold this is. We might see a tap out right here.
It wouldn't surprise me one bit. The longer you stay in this, the more risk you have for serious injury.
How is he recovering?
This is completely off the hook, Cole.
We were expecting a solid match from these superstars, but this is even better than I'd hoped. He was one step ahead on that one.
These superstars are beating the living hell out of each other, and these fans are eating it up.
It's what they came to see, Taz, and these superstars are making sure they don't go home disappointed.
You know, you can't take a beating like this and expect to win the match, Cole. I don't think this is going to last much longer. Looks like they might be taking this match down a notch here, Cole.
The pace of the match may have slowed, but the intensity of these superstars certainly has.
No.
You can say that
Shit.
again. Waiting for your opponent to make a move or give an opening can be just as intense as putting them through a table.
And whether or not you have that kind of patience often means the difference between winning and
You
losing a
can't go
match.
out of the ring. You can't make him tap out. What the hell is this match is about?
Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here.
And even if you can't make your opponent tap out, this will take a lot of fight out of him.
That's what this match is about. Do they want me to lose this match?
I think
Shit.
this proves without a doubt why
Fuck.
SmackDown's the dominant brand in sports entertainment.
You
I
ass.
can't help but agree, partner. You won't see action like this on Raw.
Yeah, and even if you did, you'd have to listen to a couple of yahoos jabbering about puppies and government mules and scolded dogs. I tell you, it's like a damn zoo over there. Well, I think this one's pretty much a foregone conclusion. Not too tough to figure out who's going to win this one.
You know, this wouldn't be the first time you've made a prediction that didn't pan out.
That's pretty funny. You know what I predict? You keep
Yeah,
up
yeah.
with your mouth, you're going to have a permanent limp. You never know what to expect from these superstars, Cole. I mean, this could be over in 60 seconds or 60 minutes.
Well, it wouldn't break my heart if they went for an hour, Taz. I'm really enjoying this match.
Man, there's not an ounce of quit in these superstars.
There
We'll
certainly
give you the
isn't.
submission
They're in
now.
this one to the bitter end.
Not today, boy.
Can you believe this match so far, Cole?
I really can't, Taz. This isn't anything like what I expected from these competitors.
Shit.
Yeah, I gotta admit. Uh-oh, someone's about to get dumped on their head.
What a pile driver. That may have knocked his opponent out cold.
These superstars are on top of their game, but only one of them is gonna have
I
their
will make
hand
you
raised
pay.
at the
I
end
will
of this
make you
one.
pay.
And that's a real shame because, like you said, this has been a great match so far.
Well, what do you want, Cole? You want to say that everyone wins so nobody gets their feelings hurt?
I never said that.
Yes.
I'm just saying that in a great
Yes,
match like this,
finally.
everyone involved deserves credit for it.
Yes, let's go. Now I'll make you
You just don't
submit.
see action like this every day, Cole.
You sure don't, Taz. And we've got the best seats in the house.
No doubt, front and center. We couldn't be any closer to this match without
Fuck the
being in
rope
it.
break. Fuck.
Whoa, that's your territory, partner, not mine. I'm perfectly happy staying right where I am.
I gotta tell you, Cole, I thought I had this thing figured out. But now I got no idea how this is gonna end up.
Neither do I, Taz. And I think it's that unpredictability that makes it so exciting.
No doubt, Cole. I've seen superstars get a huge advantage over their opponents and still lose the match because they got sloppy.
Anything can happen in WWE. An entire match can turn on one or two big moves.
And that's why you can't take your eyes off the action for 1 second. You never know when something huge is gonna go down.
And I will make you pay. I will make you pay.
These superstars have been going hard all match.
They sure have. And that's where the superb conditioning of the WWE superstars comes into play.
No doubt, Cole. There ain't no way you're gonna win a match if you're out of gas 2 minutes into it.
You can say that again. I've seen matches won. Look at this. Could it be?
You know, I know I say this a lot, Cole, but this is not ballet. You step between those ropes, you better be prepared to take some punishment.
And to dish some out as well. I don't think I've ever seen a superstar win a match by being a tackling dummy.
Let me just...
These superstars are showing some great intensity here tonight. Oh, here it comes, look out!
Oh, man.
I am bleeding, guys. I'm bleeding pretty bad. I would have lost till now.
This is not just a match anymore, Cole. These superstars have got a legitimate beef with each other.
They do indeed. There's a lot of bad blood here for sure.
And if this keeps up much longer, that bad blood's gonna wind up all over the place.
And I have just turned his... Shit!
How much can these superstars possibly have left?
They got as much left as it takes, Cole. Trust me. You get in that ring and you find out you got reserves you never knew you had.
I can imagine. Nothing pushes you to the limit quite like a WWE match. I knew it was only a matter of time before we saw that. I don't like it, but as long as it wins
It's time
matches,
for the finisher.
it's going
Let's
to
go.
keep happening.
That's the bottom line, Cole.
Shit.
If you're not doing everything you can to win, then you're in the wrong game.
No, he reversed. That son of a bitch.
I think
Not
they're slowing
this
their
time.
pace
Please,
down a little
please.
bit, Cole. And that's a good way
Let
to
me win.
refocus your energy, but you also give your opponent time to recover. That's not good.
It certainly isn't. But if you try to rush things, you could wind up making a critical mistake that could cost you the match. I don't know how much longer this can go, Taz. These superstars are starting to look like they're running on fumes. Look at this, Taz.
Yes!
This
Let's
could
go.
be it.
Good night, Irene. Nobody sticks around long after taking a finish.
Yes, that's the lethal. That's the No, shit.
Rope break.
And I think these superstars are going to keep it up until they've got literally nothing left to give.
And that's the attitude you have to take to win. You know that your opponent isn't going to hold anything back, and you can't afford to either.
I'd love to know where you're coming up with this stuff, Cole. Because it's sure not from personal experience, I know that.
Rope break.
You know, I don't think you can keep going for much longer after taking that much punishment.
Fuck you, referee. Fuck you.
How much longer are these superstars going to be able to keep it up?
Your guess is as good as mine, Taz. They're certainly not going easy on each other, that's for sure.
I'll make you pay anyhow.
I gotta say, Cole, when I first heard about this match, I wasn't sure what to think. But these superstars are blowing me away right here.
Really? As soon as I heard about it, I expected a tremendous matchup. And I haven't been disappointed.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm not disappointed, but I'll talk about getting stuck with you as a broadcast partner. Yeah, we'll talk about that another time.
Oh my god. It's getting pretty bad.
I'll tell you, all the WWE superstars are legit tough guys, but these superstars are really raising the bar here tonight.
They sure are, Taz. We're seeing some great intensity here tonight.
And that's the name of the game, Cole, intensity. You gotta stay on your opponent until one of you can't go anymore.
I think these superstars are well aware of that, Taz. I think that's exactly what they've got in mind.
Man, I'll tell you what, man, this one's just turned into a fight, pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
I gotta admit, it kind of took me by surprise, Cole. That don't happen too often.
That's an understatement. You've been in hundreds of matches in your career. We both called hundreds more. We usually have a pretty good idea of
Why
what to
isn't he
expect,
submitting?
but not
Why it
this
is getting
time.
pretty
I guess
bad?
it just goes to show
I will
you,
just
Cole, like
leave
they
this
say,
match. I will just
anything
quit
can
this
happen
match.
here in the WWE.
I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore.
I think that if one of these superstars successfully executes their finishing move, this one is over.
Oh man, here it
Yes!
comes.
And that
Now
might be the end of the match
please.
right there. There's a
For
reason
God's
that's
sake,
called
for
a
God's
finishing
sake.
move. Victory means absolutely everything to these competitors tonight.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. You got any others like, I don't know, nobody wants to lose? Or how about this one? The superstar who beats their opponent will be the winner.
How about Taz should spend more time calling the match and less time cutting down his broadcast partner? I certainly don't envy the referee in this
So-
match.
No kidding. No matter
What
what
should I
call you
do?
make, you're gonna get on the bad side
What
of
the
at
hell
least
should I do
one
now?
superstar.
And that's about the last place you want to be if you're not a superstar yourself. Trust me, I know.
Let me target his head now. That's the only way.
Rope break.
So, Cole, you got any predictions? You know who you think's gonna win this one?
No way. I've seen you embarrass yourself with enough bad guesses that I'm not going to risk doing the same.
Man, I don't envy that ref. You know, the last place I'd want to be is between these superstars.
You can say that again. Talk about hazardous to your health.
Look at these superstars,
Yes.
Cole. I mean, they're not even contemplating the fact that they might lose here tonight.
They've sacrificed so much to get here, Taz. I don't think they can allow that thought to enter their heads. A physical match like this will take its toll, and I think that's exactly what we're seeing here.
Whoa! I think these fans have got a little something they want to share with us.
That's their right, Taz. They paid for their tickets after all.
I can't remember the last time I seen a crowd so pumped up.
I know what you mean, Parker.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm not gonna play this match anymore. I'm quitting this match. I am quitting this match. That's it, guys. It's hell. It's hell for me. Why doesn't he lose? I'm done. I'm done. Fuck you. Fuck this match.